Yeah. Hmm. A whole entire diaphragm of legs, and it looks like some kind of crazy thing. What the heck? Darkness? Uni kind of stuff? It has an X all the way down below. It's pretty crazy, right? Down below his shirt. Even a little left, so there's like a pair of legs for race stuff. Refantasio, huh? Refantasio, huh? Refantasio. The leg and the pointy boob. Okay, Ray, you can have sharp feet and you can have like a BP thing going on, but like the fact that you're making like a little smile, like a big, because you got a big mouth, like you got eyes, like what? What? I am slow. Yes, I am. I'm slow. If you choose not to look at it as a face, it'll look like it has a head, and it'll be the whole entire idea where we gotta go look for humans, right? You know, we've had a bunch of Donkey Kong games because of me that came out to Nintendo Switch Online. This thing kind of looking like some kind of monkey thing, but it's a human, right? Yeah, pretty. What the heck, right? Yeah. And would you look at that? It's Uni. See, that's the way I like to look at it because I love Mario 64. So here's Uni making this creepy face. Oh my gosh, that like the day Mario 64 thing, like it will like just like full out destroy you. You know what I'm saying? It'll just rip you apart. First, I was just trying to look at it as like a tri face, you know, but then there's Uni up there, right? It's like I got graped. Yeah, grape wearing certain, you know, outfit, Uni outfit kind of thing. Very scary. The Player Game Choice Award sucks too, by the way. Like the choices they have for it, man, it just sucks. We all know that the people are gonna try and get Valorant to win or something like that. That's cool. Remember, I was talking about, yeah, look at that. They got a pair of legs. That's a pretty crazy looking thing. Oh my gosh, no way, no way, no way. Lady Gaga kind of doing, and then like, what the heck? Lift your arms, like, you know how Lady Gaga, she'll lift her arms up in the air, and then like, some Yorta creepy stuff. Wanderer has to just be able to sit, though, you know what I'm saying? This is all around his head, to the left of his head with the cape, the thing. There's a little tail thing up above, too. Ishtar tail thing. Ray's always going to be, like, stepping on his head, though, or some stuff, you know? Gosh, why do those look like boobs? Down below his hair? I guess the point of that. Oh, cool. It's doing the little, that's cool for a try. It's still like a try face, but it's also doing like the little inverts. Demi kids, because I've been like looking at the Demi kid characters. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, well, it's more wanting me to look at like, I think it's more like, yo, it's about why. What's with the questionable look, and it looks like you're sucking on something. What's with that one? What a crazy looking cape. Ray, running leg. That's your whole Z thing right there, see? Pokemon Z. Hey, it's your whole Z thing, console N. You remember when like Mythra is like jumping in the Super Smash trailer? Yeah, there it is. To the right of his cape, short, cross legs. We got a lot of cross legs. It'll always be because Pyra and Mythra, and then you got X, and like it's just like a whole entire crazy cross legs. When you look at X, X's skin color, and then you look at Mythra. Geez, the BP thing, like to have like legs over, like that's some crazy stuff. We have to have a Scream though. Yeah, we do. We have to have the Scream. You know, Mario Wonder's having the elongated things too, right? Ooh, cool. Cool skin. BP. Nice. Dark hole of BP fire. Xenoblade 3, huh? The crazy little hole is pretty messed up. That's a pretty crazy part there, the little hole. It's like the spider. It's like the Shimigami Tensei spider human. BP style. Yeah, I don't know. Why do females have to? I don't even know what that's about. That's just so creepy. Like, why is it the more and more just like, because, you know, like females, they like lift their legs, Keisha Gray. Like it's like, it's like the whole, what the heck is this conversation about? You know, like here's legs standing up. Those are legs standing up. But yeah, like there is the conversation though, like when a female like lifts her legs up and like she does like that certain kind of position, like it's pretty crazy. It still has like a little idea of boobs. I see that. It's like a 1-2 whole face for Mario 64, but like still has kind of like the idea of boobs. Yeah, now we're re-looking back at the pair of legs. Oh my gosh, dude. Like, what the heck? X legs. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. X likes to walk around in the cutscene, cross the legs, you know? That is cool, like an X wrapped around your leg. Crazy message. That's why I need to keep looking for elongated face, though. I can't believe that still. Like, we're back to the thing that was very crazy. Like, I need to keep looking for elongated face. Yeah, that's a 1-2. That's why they say 8 in Silent Hill. It's very creepy looking. I love it, man. We're back to it again. Yeah, and the reason it's like they say 8 in Silent Hill is that, like, see this elongated face, but like also like there's the whole grape mask, all kinds of things, you know. Yeah, it's darkness. This is so good. That's why Ray. Okay, so this is why it's looking like a Ray leg kind of thing that's going on here. All right, and it looks like a boot also. So I mean, we possibly have some ideas, you know, from Xenoblade Chronicles 3. You know, some crazy ideas with that. We got Evan. You know, I've been talking to you about the Evan Bourne stuff and all that. There's all kinds of crazy things, but like here's the it's an H Mary also kind of crammed in here. But the fact is, okay, the fact of the matter is, if elongated, is you can see it can kind of look like a vagina also. So that's the whole why Mary's doing this H thing. And then we got a V, you know, so HV, vengeance, you know, Mary's an M, you split an M in half, you got 2 of the V's, Shimigami Tensei Vengeance, you know, that kind of stuff, right? And here's this 1-2 for the 8, right? Little smile on the angry eye. And but that's the reason to look for like the elongated mouth. Is the elongated mouth to me is if you're to pay attention to the but why of it, right? Like the whole but why of it, it's like a console N kind of thing. But like if you do like the whole but why, which basically the easy way is like to change a capital H into like a lowercase h, right? But that's the whole idea. We keep looking for like the movement of these creepy creature things due to how they move, right? And just knowing that they could be a vagina or something really crazy, right? And they move fast because they're a pussy, you know. And there's a sharp leg little idea. The reason once you look at this thing so much is to see the sharp little legs that are standing, which is very creepy because legs is very scary in Shadow of the Colossus, and it's like a sharp little pair of legs, you know, and it's so messed up. It's so messed up because when you're being attacked by it too, right? I could not tell you what the Re-Fantagio teeth idea is that's down below, but it does look like it's to show off Uni. So maybe what the teeth is for Re-Fantagio, the teeth that you get from the special edition package, is because Zelda sleeps on a bed, right? You can sleep on a bed of spikes, you know? Mortal Kombat, all kinds of crazy things, you know, Mortal Kombat 1. Because Mortal Kombat 1 could be for a body, like a Uni body. And then, like, sleeping on a bed of spikes, you know? Could be like something that is just like that. And I've seen a lot of Mortal Kombat stuff in Shadow of the Colossus. So that's why this crazy little idea. But like Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, she's sleeping on a bed, you know. And So the whole point of seeing Devil, okay, the whole entire point of seeing Devil is like a point, right? So Devil's a very good way to get into like a lot of creepy things. Humans get into a bunch of insane things. So the reason this video game has a secret of like a devil head fused onto Wanderer's head kind of thing is they have that by the creepy design of it. So another thing too is I feel like most of the time I feel like it's also like a trick because the trick would be, okay, and this is the whole legs up kind of concept right here too, right? But like I feel like the trick is they hope you find the Shadow of Colossus secret of the devil, and then you're like, okay, that just has to be the main secret, and then you just like end right there with that being the main secret. But one of the things about that is they want to do that so you don't look for the other thing, which is I've looked for the other thing, and like they don't want you to look for that, right? So the idea is that you just see the devil thing and then you're like satisfied with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of thing that they're trying to do with that. Also, the creepy thing about this is it's a black outline. See, it's like a 1-2. So this is the whole idea of the 1-2. So it's like a whole entire like black outline kind of thing, right? So VV kind of concept. And another thing about it is that like I don't know, the whole vagina idea. We can wait on that though. But like I mean, the pube idea, we could get kind of an idea of that. But then again, vaginas have pubes. You know what I'm saying, right? Okay, so the male's pubes got on the female's vagina. It got strapped inside the female's vagina. Like that kind of crazy stuff. I like how it's like a split too. You see how it's like split in the V. So it's W, split in the V kind of thing. Yeah, that's the thing of like that 70s show, Who's Peeping My TB, that kind of crazy thing that's going on. And now we have 77, right? And then we have because if you're going to do that 70 show, 0, right? So the mouse. And the show for the W, right? That 70 show. And yeah, that's what I was going to get to eventually. I mean, it looks like a bird also, but like as a human making like a bird's beak. It's so much. There's so much crazy things. That's why Princess Peach fights a bird. But there's the whole. If you really want to go to the whole Squirtle sunglasses idea, that's fine. You can go into that. But the crazy idea to think about with this picture about this little thing going on right here is that there's a lot of crazy things. Getting kicked in the face, of course, but like. Oh my gosh, not this one. This one's supposed to be like, because there's the witch's hat too, of course, for Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance. But there's also, this one's supposed to be like a, Power Rangers. Yep, Power Rangers. Yep, the Power Rangers thing, because, the enemies in Power Rangers, right? And, Fumito, he's a genius. He's worked on a ton of things. You can look up all the projects he's been like working on, and maybe he has a creative mind. Maybe he's like, because like, originally it's always been, Godzilla, that kind of thing, Godzilla and all that stuff. And maybe his creepy genius idea. It's so nasty that the Mary H is all the Mary H so far. I'm gonna have to, keep looking for stuff. So far, the Mary H to me is like it's showing off sex, like a crazy spot of sex. which is pretty creepy, you know. So far that I mean, like, you know, putting it in, pulling out of the vagina kind of thing, you know. And that's pretty crazy. I like, yeah, that is the bad aspirin silver, by the way, to the left of his cape. What I was talking about on the cape. Um, I don't get what's going on with the Mario and Luigi game just being about like the boss kind of thing. This is like a whole entire array thing right here. This is like showing like the legs. It looks like little Zelda boots. So my guess is that Mario and Luigi is talking about, you know, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, but it's also talking about Ray, talking about legs. And the whole idea is that you're fighting this final boss in Mario and Luigi, and you know, Luigi just likes to have his bubble to where he like has the letter kind of thing, the L. But like the L is a perfect letter, the uni letter that can easily make, you know, these tiny little feet. I mean, tiny little feet. Every time I think of tiny little feet and side, because this is also side order, creamy, right? You know, so creepy idea of that, like creamy. Uh huh. And you know, the mayo splatfest, the splatfest with mayonnaise, right? Yeah, yeah. And Persona Q, BP Persona Q, huh? Bell, all kinds of crazy stuff. Um, this cape is insane. Yeah, that's good. That is a good 1, 2, 3. Demi Kids with its crazy ideas. Well, that's a 1, 2, 3 into another 1, 2, 3, like a VV, but like I really like the one that's because it is top gold. Top gold is pretty demented. It's pretty demented idea. So like, I mean, like the easy way to see this would be like 1, 2. Go with the whole uni idea. There's a 1, 2, 3. So go 1, 2, 3. Go 23, and then get an easy pair of legs, top gold. Yeah, legs, top gold. Get some extra pussy. Her pussy is gold. You know. Um, get a legs up to the other legs. Yeah. I like how this pair of legs, as tiny as this pair of legs is, it has a tri face. And it's a really creepy looking tri face. That's cool. That is good artwork. That's going to be a highlight because it's just like, that's very good. That's some crazy stuff I got to keep looking for. And then there's the common pair of legs on his hair. With a butt Y. Ray butt Y. Butt crack. Crack that head. There's the 1, 2. Wow. 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 It's almost like an H. It's like a BPH. Um, Brown legs, yeah. Brown and yellow Pokemon, you know. If we're gonna get into Bob's Burger, we're gonna get into Pokemon, of course, you know. Then we're gonna get into a pair of legs and all kinds of creepy stuff. Um, I even like that, but I still bet you I'm gonna find something better than this one. But like, I like this one where it's like going back to the 1, 2, 3 I was looking at, because there's like 3 V's. The first 3, remember Eevee's first evolutions were like 3. Um, Ray, legs over your eyes. Yep, legs in your eyes. Okay. This cape's pretty crazy. So like the line, because we're always gonna have like the elongated stuff, and then there's the 1, 2. Stone. Yeah, that's why I keep looking at it. Stone, Stacy Silverstone, all kinds of creepy stuff. That is so cool. That actually is cool. I think I've underestimated that one. That was pretty cool. So that's why Pokemon Z. Okay. So on top of his head is the tail. If you keep going down, that's like a Z kind of thing. And this is the whole, like, I'm going to tell you what, this is going to be Pokemon ZA Legends. People have no idea. This is going to be, like, Pokemon ZA Legends is going to be crazy due to, like, this is the whole idea kind of stuff of it, right? Like, your leg has a butt cheek, right? So there's this kind of thing where I keep looking for sharp legs of Ray and that. But if you choose to keep going down this Z, and you go down it, then you're going to flip it, butthead, like butthead kind of stuff, right? You're going to get this creepy looking creature thing, right? So what it does look like is something is falling out of the legs, something's falling out of the pair of the legs. But if you choose to switch your camera, it's also going to look like another face. You know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of crazy thing. Now, another creepy thing that we have going on here is there's also kind of like an Abadel thing going on. And the Abadel is kind of like the split. That's why Zelda has like a bunch of hearts, like as your health. And the BP is really crazy because BP would come out of a vagina. You know what I'm saying? Like BP, because like if a female was on her legs were up or whatever, BP could easily be just an eye. Like it could be coming out of the hole of the vagina as pink. The pink and white, right? Cum kind of stuff. And there's the X. Yeah, there's the X because the other butt cheek is having like a black X, like Ray kind of stuff, right? So there's a black X. That's what they were trying to do with this Ray stuff right here. It's so weird that like they just want to have a kick kind of thing going there too, like a kick, kind of like they want to have that kick kind of thing going off, and but they want it basically like to show that a foot can be a body, and oh, cool. That makes, because everything's really confusing and scary. There's a below the, oh gosh, below there's gonna be like a knee thing because Wonder he takes a lot of knees and all kinds of things, but that's because Demi Kids has one of their front title box arts, right? So there's that kind of thing. I like how if you like look at this creepy little goblin face thing, like it kind of like you still think about like some things. There's a lot of things you think about. You probably like think about Shimigami Tensei, because Shimigami Tensei has the golden head. Yeah. There's some crazy ideas that you'll get from this, right? And I think I like the creepy part of it though, being kind of like yeah, I like it being like that. I do like it. Like I like it being like a tail that's the creepy way. I do like it because, tail. Here's the whole idea. Okay, design is creepy. How do you make a character? How you make a shell to a character, right? Because if you make a shell and it's not really what you're supposed to see, right? And that's what makes it scary, right? So what you can do is, you have headsets in Splatoon that can be a mouth, and then you can have the arm that's reaching up, right? Also kind of looks like legs up in the air too, right? But you could have this arm up in the air, right? That could be an ear, right? That could just be the arm in the air, right? Like victory, right? Kind of like a victory kind of thing. And then also, remember a pair of underwear, right? It's really crazy. It's really crazy little design, okay? So, the legs of Splatoon characters, um, the Triforce scene in Wind Waker is very creepy due to, like, it's a triangle hole, being fused with the hole, and then there's the hole, so the hole's the mouth. So that's what's so creepy, because the whole entire time when you're playing Zelda, you're all like just trying to figure out what the Triforce is. But never would you ever be like, oh, the Triforce is a mouth kind of thing, And the hover is really cool looking. I like the little hover idea that's going on here. And I also like that it keeps on, because so it's like Demi Kids. Demi Kids was made due to how the Shin Megami Tensei characters in Majora's Mask, right? Because your legs, uh, and then like the flea idea, of course, because we have to get in a flea somehow, right? And what the heck's the other one? There's the console N, right? And then there's H, okay, lowercase h, and then you got our sniper Mary, right? Because Mary's a sniper in Splatoon, right? And then you've got the Ray part is pretty crazy, yeah. So the whole idea why, like, of course, you got also, Xenoblade 2's Mithra, right? You got Charla, who likes to jump in the air and shoot with her sniper rifle in a certain way, right? But okay, I'll tell you why these themes are so creepy. The reason they're so creepy is there's something that we're trying to look for, right? There's something we're trying to look for. We're trying to look for a pair of legs, but we're also trying to look for something, okay? So it's all about the posture. It's all about the hover. It's all about the float, float on the song, right? And then it's also about just like the body, like this. Yeah, we're looking for some crazy things, really, really crazy things. We're looking for something I really want to find. I want to find it. And when I talk to people about half or like something being flipped over, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about half or something that's being flipped over, Now, if you know anything about Famido, Star Fox, right? There's the 7, so Z7, right? Yeah, like the 7, and then there's the Z, right? Okay. N7, right? Right, N7, yeah. We gotta get some Mass Effect somewhere, right? We gotta get some crazy things going on, yeah. And oh, cool. There's a little Kayu Yaku thing. Wow, Kayu Yaku's little divisions is to make into a Uni E3 3. See, that's why E3 was canceled, because E3 was trying to give you the hint with Xenoblade 3. The whole event was canceled due to all the creepy things that was going on with it. And there's a really good reason for that, because they try to give you so many hints, right? But there's this thing, it's the claw, right? Okay. And they make like this whole E3 kind of thing event, right? But if you pay attention to what I'm saying right now, okay, you're going to have a claw, okay? Because you can claw a female's butt also when you're lifting up her butt in the air, hair, all kinds of butt hair, you know what I'm saying, right? But you can go down this claw, which was, the feet, kind of the sharp feet that I was showing you. Go down it. Make sure you don't turn your camera. You'll see a 1, 2, 3 try. Okay? So, sometimes it's about making a message. Even though they canceled E3, it's all about the message. You know what I'm saying? And then like the mouth down below is a really good mouth. There's the mouth is elongated, but then if you go down, it has, oh my gosh, has the bloatation kind of idea. Try man, big man kind of stuff, And there's even a side on here, which is pretty crazy looking due to the other the slime characters that we have. We have a bunch of crazy things that go on. We have a slime character, like when a female is riding a male. That's also that concept that's going on here. But like, we have like the slime idea of like, and that's why Devil has to be like poking out and pointing out kind of stuff, right? And I'm switching it over just to see if looks like there's kind of like a human concept going on right here, which I think out of all of the spots, like, you don't have to turn the camera. I think I prefer that one due to like a human, like this human outline. That's why I know about the tri-faces. And now if you remember how Zelda holds her sword, right? There's a bunch of crazy little things going on here. This is why I pay attention to the holes. The holes can make like this outline of a human kind of thing, right? And then, we're getting into our cherry blossom evil crap, right? Haunted stuff, And then we're getting with her shoe, X's shoe. And X's shoe is going to make, of course, another whole Triforce kind of concept thing, right? So her shoe is pretty crazy, right? She has a very crazy shoe. And, you know what? Bloody shoes, right? You know what I'm saying? Bloody shoes, Bloody shoes is a nightmare too. That could even be a problem, right? See, the crazy thing about Enemy Zero is you hear screams, right? But like bloody shoe, you know what I'm saying? Bloody shoe, that kind of thing. It's pretty crazy ideas that Enemy Zero is talking about. Enemy Zero is talking about a lot of things, right? So like, it's like, what the heck, right? Oh, look here, we got another neck hanger. The V for vengeance, side order kind of thing, because a side order poster. Maybe if we look at this, because this one looks a little bit different. Ow, that's cool. That is cool. That's like, what the heck is that? That's like a hairy vagina almost. There's a V. What the fudge, man? I'd go with like a whole BP thing too for that. The V making us some kind of BP creepy looking Mario 64 creature. Darkness is always a thing, right? And then you see how it was a dark black hole. So that's the whole thing of VHS, okay? That's why I keep talking about like dark black holes. You have a Yu-Gi-Oh card that's, black hole, dark hole thing. And it's due to like how on a VHS tape they have like an effect that records the vagina and darkness kind of thing, right? And we've already talked about a lot of things in this picture. We talked about V, we talked about H, right? We talked about S, Yeah. Just a lot of things. We talked about S in the past, Talking about like snakes, all kinds of crazy things, right? And look, we're finished. Oh my gosh. Whoa. It looks like we're finished. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I mean, what, you want to go with the poke? Yeah, I mean, what? No, I think we've seen enough legs and vagina for one day, There is like a the devil kind of poke kind of thing on his arm. I raise my fist up to the sky, Godsmack. Just keeping my dreams alive. And then, what's her name? Liv Morgan. Because Liv Morgan, she likes to show her butt, and she wears like black underwear kind of thing, right? So if you look at Wanderer's hand, right? Yeah, yeah. Two black holes. Mm-hmm. And see, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I just gotta take a break and um, the V for vengeance. Ooh, the V for vengeance. That's pretty creepy. What the heck's this one about? So under his armpit area, there's a V for vengeance, and it's hinting at the 77 kind of thing. But it's also kind of like showing another uni, like a black uni. That's pretty crazy. Sometimes, man, that's why I love stupid things that just don't click to your head right away. That's why I like looking at those kind of things. Um, yeah, BP's top gold. So when she says top gold, she's trying to say about how BP is top gold, and BP is top gold. That's true. Everything out of her mouth is so scary. BP is just complete top gold. You have recorded footage of BP. Ooh, it's good. It's good. If you ever get recorded footage of BP, that's some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was showing the pink kind of thing. So yeah, I've shown some really creepy stuff online, but like I'm trying to find this whole BP kind of thing, right? Because it's very good, of course. Now I've told you it's coming out of a vagina kind of thing. Um, have you seen the way that Wanderer moves in this game, right? Have you actually seen the way that he moves in this game? And you look at the way he moves, he moves very slow. He moves like he's anemic kind of stuff, right? Right, yeah, he does not, yeah. So there's a kind of like time to laugh at Wanderer because Wanderer is a moron. So BP likes to, laugh at Wanderer because, yeah, he is kind of stupid. Like, BP's very scary and, it's like, it's so messed up. It's like you go into a forbidden world, but you went into a forbidden world and they said to you, do not go to this world, right? But you go into this world, your body's already not ready to handle what's in the forbidden lands. So the crazy part is there's definitely going to be some laughter, right? Oh my gosh, there is a future thing in here too, which is cool. I love the future. I love Xenoblade Chronicles 3's creepy message. It's back to the darkness, human kind of uni thing down below. And, because she says, you always about fantasies, right? Fantasies. And it's looking like a bra, too. You and all your fantasies, that kind of thing, right? But the creepy way and cool way to look at it is it's like a pair of legs. And it's really good to look at it that way due to it'd be like if legs were out of her shoulders kind of thing, right? But she's not showing that to you. You know what I'm saying? She's not going to show that to you. But that does make sense, right? That's very insect like. That's why her eyes are yellow kind of stuff, right? And it is still BP. Yeah, her detail of her shoulders are BP stuff, by the way, if you did not know. And she's a very scary video game character, very blatant, scary video game character for DLC. And it was really crazy because remember Miyamoto said he felt like DLC needs to be crafted. Remember before Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was made, he said that DLC needs to be crafted. He said right now DLC at the time he said DLC was not worth its price. The shoulder, there's a butt Y of Wander. Wander has a butt Y shoulder with a face with two hole kind of thing right there. But like, yeah, so it's another Kayaku kind of looking thing, right? Um, but yeah, and Shin Megami Tensei's DLC is pretty dang good DLC. That's really good DLC. I like that DLC. I check up on that DLC. But like, yeah, so his whole thing is like, and it's funny because Miyamoto loves to make fun of people. Every time he mentions DLC to you, 1, 2, 3, Tri-Face, right? So the thing that I'm looking at has a bunch of Tri-Face things going on, right? So yeah, he made one of the best interviews of all time because he would be like saying to people his thoughts on DLC. And basically, that's a pretty crazy thing in and of itself, right? And but like the chest plate, her chest plate kind of thing. I'll relook at the fantasy thing. It's a bra, you know what I'm saying, right? And the crazy short legs because there's certain bras. Yes, females, you can wear a bra that's a Mario 64 bra. So one of your bras could be a Mario 64 bra. You could have something like that. You could have a crop top that's like that also, of a product that you've purchased. And the thing is about the shorts is some females like to wear boxers also, because females like to wear boxers, is, you know what I'm saying, right? Okay. And 1, 2, 3, there is still a 1, 2, 3 holes. Thank gosh I have good eyes to see the microscopic tiny tri-hole face thing. And it's looking very creepy looking because like it looks like, jeez man, it looks like some kind of demon, right? Like demon thing of like, the past demon drawings you've seen, like that kind of thing. But it's like the whole faces. And that Yu-Gi-Oh card was so crazy. That Cosmos Yu-Gi-Oh card, very crazy Yu-Gi-Oh card. And I'm continuing just to look at more and more things, because you got I don't want Shiver, you got all kinds of the crazy new artwork from Shiver. Well, Shiver, to me, like I also had to get into the Shiver stuff. Like I gotta tell you this Shiver stuff, when I draw my conclusion on what's going on with Shiver, is pretty creepy stuff, right? So very creepy stuff on Shiver. You know how like Gariam does raise Zelda, by the way, in the sky, right? Yeah. So it's a pretty creepy thing with the tooth thing again, right? Um, but yeah. So if there's way so much crazy things. Shiver to me so far, from my impressions, guys, Shiver is way too scary of a video game character. Pretty scary video game character, and I mean that to tell people why I believe Side Order could win game of 2024 is that Shiver is really crazy. The crazy ideas they have with Shiver is not like normal ideas. You know what I'm saying? Not normal ideas. It's really advanced thinking because whenever Shiver talks to you in the game, has the bubbles up above talking to you in the game, I've seen the crazy ideas that come from Shiver. Okay, so that's like that to me is just absurd. It's absurd the character design they really wanted to do with Shiver. See, I don't even have like, some people have conclusions to some things, but I don't have. It's still mysterious. I don't have a conclusion of Shiver. What I've told people in the past of Shiver is that what creeps me out about her is she's supposed to be some kind of Mario 64 thing, right? But the thing that creeps me out about her is her finger idea that she has, and like the Shadow of the Colossus idea of it. So there's a lot of crazy things going on with her, right? And it's pretty messed up ideas, very messed up ideas. Like it's like Enemy Zero's red, right? And Shiver red eyes, right? And there's just a lot of crazy things going on with Shiver. Shiver is still on the Mario 64 thing, right? But you see, Nintendo is so devious. Nintendo is very devious. They can make multiple characters, as you know, there's multiple links. They can make a ton of things. So it's very disturbing what they're, you see what I'm saying now? It's very disturbing what they're doing. And now if we look at this bra thing in this picture of Shadow of the Colossus, this bra kind of idea thing, who has, Fry, right? Fry has the big, puffy kind of leg things, right? Right, right. So Fry, Ray kind of stuff, right? And then, of course, Big Man likes to hold, right, the position he likes to do, the creepy position he likes to do. So it's like he's making fun of us right now, because he likes making that position. Uh-huh. And if we choose to do the big man thing, because we just want to do what the big man kind of thing is doing, and we choose to do that, right? We're holding the fins in the air kind of thing, right? And we choose that, it's uni. A dark hole of uni. Like a vagina. And then you're looking at the pair of legs. And now, do you remember the special outfits that Big Man had? Yeah. So we'll end creepy for you. How's that Splatoon YouTuber doing?